totally just forgot to record this because I wanted to hurry and get it done before I had to go to work this morning, or go to my desk this morning.
Check this out. Got my trench dug.
If I could only give one piece of advice to anybody who's a homeowner and gonna do their own projects, take the time, spend the money, rent the tool.
But I dug this whole trench. Dug this whole trench.
But I dug all that in an hour and a half, and that includes unloading the machine, getting out and marking exactly where I was going to dig the holes.
Probably was easily a 1 to 2 day project
of just digging the hole. So if you ever have the chance, rent the machine, spend the money. It's worth your time, it's worth your back, it's worth the exhaustion. We're gonna figure it out. I'm so excited. I freaking love this kind of stuff. Until then. Oh shoot, almost dropped that. Sometimes when you do things yourself, little oopsies occur. There was kind of no way around it because I didn't know how deep it was, and I was lazy, and
there's right there is the gutter, okay? And it comes down to right about there. And then there's a gutter right there that comes down and meets up with this one.
Wasn't too mad about crushing up this stuff. It does suck because it's a little extra money, but hey, it's just part of figuring out. I'm gonna go ahead and dig it out and make sure I don't need anything else, and then we're gonna head over to Lowe's. So just imagine that. It took so much out of me.
And then doing that whole thing.
No thanks.
I'm glad I dug that up. You see, that's our internet right there. It's our internet wire. They put a hole right through it. So,
hey, it ain't that bad that I did that. The only part that really sucks about it is that I tore up this piece right here, which is the one that connects both of those to this one outlet. So anyways, we're gonna clean this up a little bit more, and then go to the store and get that one piece and some more of that black, I don't know you call it, tubing, so we can put more in. Well, I have been slack-a-lacking on the recording because I have taken the time
to put in an electrical outlet. Boom.
And it works great. And I didn't record any of it because I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to have to move around the camera and whatnot, so I busted my butt for 2 days straight and got it put in, and we're good to go, and it's looking clean. And I know I said this earlier on the video, but I tried to cut corners. I tried to cut corners in the sense of not renting the tool, you know, like, of course I could have, but I was like, oh, I'll just take the time to fill it all back in and, you know, just do some manual labor. And gosh, I was just so sore after doing it for a half hour. I know I sound like a little bitch, but I just, it sucked. So then I went and rented the tool, and in less than 3 hours, I had this whole thing put back together the way it is now. Well, I took what would have been an all-day project for sure, just putting it back together, to it wasn't even 3 hours, because I still ran the line in the back. I also fixed the gutter over there that I wrecked, and was able to do all that in 3 hours, and then bury the line and everything. I said before, and I should have followed my own advice, if you can rent it, rent it. It's worth every penny. Your time, your back, It's just, you can't replace time. So anyways, we're here actually to go clean out the truck, and we're gonna sell it. We're selling the Tundra. It sucks. I'm bummed about it a little bit, but with that, either one comes a more eco-friendly car that will replace our current Corolla Ola. We love this guy, but it's getting to a point where it's just not big enough for us and the dogs. And if I'm gonna be driving something more eco-friendly, I'd like it to be sit higher up, like a RAV4 or a Highlander. But if we don't go that route, we keep the Corolla and then we buy the new Tundra when it comes out. So we will see what happens. But for now, we will clean out the truck, which is just going to create a mess in here that I'll have to clean up later, but that's cool. Time lapse. Got a new tripod. It's as tall as me, so that's crazy. How does it look? It looks great. Great. Good deal. It's so tall. So tall. Anyways, gonna check off a honeydew item, which is putting her makeup mirror up there in our room. So just figured I'd record myself doing some honeydew stuff every now and again. So let's get to it. Wow, would you look at that? You see how tall this camera is? Now, look at that though. Ooh, I gotta take some of this stuff off of it. Ooh. Boom. Check her out, my guys. Done. Sure, you wouldn't be surprised to find out that I'm about to do a time lapse to clean up this mess of a garage. Boo, 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 boo. And it gets to this point because laziness. Because literally, like, this pile started because I did the power outlet outside in the yard. We got a box, and I was like, I don't want to break that down. I'll just take it to the dump. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just start saving all of my boxes and not break them down so I can take them to the dump. And then I go and sell my truck, so it's like I'm gonna have to break them down anyways to take them to the dump. Should just break them down to start with. Anyways, my goal for today is I literally want nothing but tools in here. So anyways, I'm gonna get to it and bye. check this out. I need to figure out where my tools are going. Like, I want to know where this is going. I want to know where my welder's going to be going. I want to know where this saw stand is going to go. Anyways, I want to know where all this stuff is going, but I don't want to have to move it a bunch of times. So I'm going to take measurements. We're going to go uppity upstairs. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to it with measuring and upstairs, and we'll design. We'll see you then. Well, how's it going there, little guy? Got him. Let's get to it. Done. Hold on 1 second. Actually, turn this around since we're talking. Boom. Probably can hear me a little bit better. We're done here though. So we've got the garage door up here, the 2 side windows over there, and I've got everything pretty much where I like it. So I have the air compressor and then the hose reel over here. I think that's gonna fit perfectly in that little corner. Then we've got the miter saw and the shop vac right here. And then the shop vac will be specifically for the miter saw. The table saw is going to be in the middle, and then followed by eventually a work table here. We'll have the welder over here in this corner. It's on a rolling cart, so I can always roll it out to the middle of the shop. Got my toolbox here in between the 2 windows and the router. And the reason why it's great that the router's here is because we've got the dust collector in the corner that will actually hook to the router. Got our trash can in the corner there. And yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty freaking great. Anything else that besides this stuff I'm really gonna try to store away in this spare room over here.